Hello! First, make sure under Preferences, Add-ons, search for Loop and add Loop Tools to your menu. So yay! Welcome to the Blender world! You can navigate the world with 3D Gizmo tool on your upper right corner or press the middle mouse button to rotate. Other useful tip is to click the wave key on your keyboard and click front to see the front view. Let's click -y-axis on the 3D Gizmo to view the front side. Time to add your first cube. Shift A to unlock Add button. Go to Mesh and click Cube. Voila! This is your first cube. Congratulations! There are two modes to get familiar with in Blender, which are Object and Edit mode. If you move the cube in the Object mode, notice the location values are changing. This also goes for scaling. So for now, let's go to the Edit mode with tapping Tab on your keyboard and bring the cube up on Z-axis by pressing G to move and Z to slide only on Z-axis. Notice whatever you do on Edit mode, the stat values doesn't change. Now head on back to the Object mode with Tab key, press Shift D to duplicate. Don't click anything yet. Press Z on your keyboard to drop it on Z-axis. Now notice this yellow dot origin point is not at the world's origin because we moved it in the Object mode. This yellow origin point governs the axis to rotate and scale. To avoid this mess, Shift D and click right mouse button to duplicate at the exact same place. Then hit Tab to go to the Edit mode, press G and Z to move it down. Apply one subdivision modifier by clicking Ctrl 1 or go to the Modifier tab and add subdivision modifier. In Edit mode, scale with S and hit SZ to scale vertically. Hit SY to scale it in Y-axis. Voila, this will be the head for Doggo. Let's make it more head-like. With Alt-C, you can enter toggle X-ray mode, that allows you to pick across the model. Click O in keyboard or go up in the menu bar and click this icon to enable proportional editing tool. With middle mouse button, you can wheel up and down to govern how much you want to control other vertices. Okay, let's leave it like that. Alt plus left mouse button allows you to select in loops. Select Edge with pressing 2 in keyboard or going up on the menu bar and click this middle icon. Alt left mouse loop, select the edge and bring it down. Select the middle vertex and move along Y-axis. Ctrl R to create a loop here and bring the vertex close to the face. Yay! It's looking like a face! Ctrl 2 to subdivide twice and adjust the vertices with proportional editing on. When you're happy with the shape, click right mouse button to shape smooth. You're done with the face! Let's get making ears. In Object mode, click the cube and Shift D to duplicate, then immediately go to the Edit mode with hitting Tab and scale it down and move it up. In Edit mode, scale in Z-axis and Y-axis. Hit R to rotate and time to add the mirror modifier. Go over to the Modifier tab in Object mode and for mirror object, click the mirror modifier. Mirror object, click the face. Whee! There you go, you got the ears. Let's make eyes. Now you know the drill. Shift D to duplicate in Object mode, then Tab to enter to Edit mode. Move and scale in Edit mode. Once you position the eye, add the mirror modifier and set mirror object to face. We'll repeat the same process for the eyebrow. With Alt middle mouse button, you can rotate the view by moving left and right while holding these keys. Let's go to the top view and move and rotate the brows. Press the middle mouse scroll to move out of this orthographic view. In Edit mode, do some adjustments and let's move on to the nose. Duplicate the eye and delete mirror modifier, then scale to make it a mouth shape. You see the yellow origin point is located at this random position. We don't want that. I'll show you in a second why this origin point matters so much. For now, right-click and set origin to geometry. If the origin is at the center of the geometry, you can rotate the object like this. But if, say, the origin is at the world center like that, the object rotates like this because origin decides the anchor point for rotation. So let's put it back to the geometry. By the way, you can hit slash key to view only one exclusive object and slash again to return to overall scene. We're gonna copy the mouse to make a nose. Go baby, you know the drill. You can do it and you got it. I believe in you. Slowly place the nose and we're done with the face. If you're not a fan of low poly look, you can increase the subdivision amount to 3 and you got the smoother face. Don't forget to save with Ctrl S at this point. Are you bored of staring at these depressing gray shapes? Come on, let's add some colors. On your upper right corner, click Material Preview. You can also go to the shader editor and add colors. By chance, if you can't see the material, simply hit Home on your keyboard and shader node will reappear like magic. You can select any color you want from this color wheel. All the colors you want in the world, they're all here right for you. You can do the same in the shader editor as well. It's a color party! Yay! You can also slide on this hue, saturation, value bars to change colors. Once you're happy with the color, leave it be. Let's make a brown a bit darker. Click the double paper icon to duplicate the shader. Now you can name to something else, in my case, the brown dark. One other way to make a new material is to exit out of the existing material and hit this plus new icon to make new color from the scratch. From the drop down menu, you can see the already made colors and assign it. Let's set a blush to add cuteness. You can go to the edit menu in this material preview also. Just scale and size and place it like usual. If you're a person who prefers to see colors while modeling, this preview is just for you. I like going to the top view to rotate the angle so it frames right to the face, just like that. Very good. Now let's do some house cleaning. F2 on your keyboard to name your objects, and you can go to the collection menu and double click to change the name. Yes, naming is a tedious process, but it's very useful at the end, trust me. Now we're all set for the body. Let's see you at part 2.